Let the reports from all the outposts come to me. Stay calm. We have prepared for this. Let's approach this one step at a time. Everything's on track. Supplies, pathways, and network connections. But Greta, what's the status on the meds?
We're swamped with injuries, and our friends from the Outlands just brought in their last batch of supplies. Looks like they won't be able to make it through again. I made another journey to Salva. Nurse Anne really helped us out with a bunch of meds, and Dr. Iron was busy with a ton of emergency prosthetic surgeries. They're pushing their limits. I hope they can keep up. And, Lavina, are you sure you're okay? The Black Rings changed completely. Even with the leader back, we couldn't get Shackles back to how they were. You collapsed due to the pollution a little while ago, and now with more and more refugees coming in, and everyone's on edge, you've got a mountain of tasks weighing on you.
I'm fine. I handled Drifter Camp, didn't I? I can do the same here. We have only 46 hours left. With so many people in Syndicate, we need to act quickly to mobilize more people. The kids in the camp are pitching in too, copying flyers with Ray's poems. She always knew how to lift spirits, right? The homeless are trying their best. We'll save as many as we can.
Donald... Hecate... Lavina? No. Sorry. I got the wrong person.
I know who you are. That's all in the past. If you're feeling up to it, we could really use your help. We're stretched thin.
Over at Eastside, Quinn has established a few makeshift settlements in White Sands, giving us all a place to take shelter.
That's a huge relief. Thanks. I'll handle the coordination. One more thing. Hecate made it back safely, all thanks to you. You don't owe me any more apologies. I don't have the right.
Don't worry. Every little bit helps. Let's snap some photos and get them up on the web. People in Eastside are watching. Someone is...
Forget about it! The executive officer severed all our connections. Where are you gonna send it to, huh? And say it does get through. What good are those good-hearted Eastsiders? Just a bunch of noise and no action. Do you actually believe you kids can make a difference? Imagine if I gave you a thrashing right here. How unfair that'd be. Would anyone bother to intervene? Better run while you still can on those two legs. Scram! And fast! You're just a nuisance to look at.
I won't go! After I see you all off, I'm staying here! I won't just ditch my mom and dad and flee!
Your folks are long gone. The writer of those pathetic poems, too. Only someone as gullible as you would fall for her stuff. You're just a kid. What impact do you think you can make? Can hugging those worthless poems really turn things around? Can they ever protect you from the Purge Order?
Excuse me? I'm your ride out of here. One of the convoy crew. A kid. If you're terrified and looking for a way out, get your bags and family sorted. Keep your wits about you. Form an orderly line and register here with me.
So, Zoya's out of the picture, and now you're resorting to a shorty for rescue?
Yeah. Whatever you say. I'm up to my ears here. If you're not gonna help, at least don't stand in the way. You've got a voice that carries. Rather than barking at those kids, how about you wash out your mouth and give me a hand hollering for attention? Remember that chat we had earlier?
You're the shorty from the Legion, huh?
That little guy was so riled up that he was nearly in tears. You're not gonna back him up? Isn't he one of your crew?
Back him up for what? The guy wasn't exactly lying. I'm not naive enough to think a couple of sappy poems mean the world's all sunshine and rainbows. And besides, the homeless aren't under my command. I'm just like them. Bunch of kids without a proper home. What about you? Haven't seen your kind around Syndicate for ages. Did the Legion call it quits?
Of course not. The Legion commander's right here. The 9th agency shipped us off, so we found something to do out there. Convoy work is old hat for us. Then this guy, an executive officer, told me to take down a satellite town early. We've got enough of hypercubes for now. You can stay with us for a while till you all find your way. Everyone's counting on me to get you out of here.
Really? You seem like the right person for it. Those kids are your responsibility now. I've got other stuff to handle.
You're not leaving with us?
Like I've said before, I'm not one for those naive fairy tales.
You seem to be in the same camp with that downbeat guy. Oh, and just so you know, he came to me just now. Told me he's caught mania, doesn't think he's got much time left, and isn't planning on leaving. He insisted on freeing up his spot in the car for someone else, particularly those kids who've got their whole lives ahead. Urged me to get you out fast, so you don't end up dying here.
Corso, we're all set. You can make your move to East Side.
What East Side?
Didn't you always ask me to get you to East Side? Everything's in place now. Time for your getaway.
Think I'm leaving because I'm scared to die? Don't lump me in with those weaklings. It's these ever-hesitant, spineless wimps I can't stand. and that's why I don't want to be here. Sure, those Rustfire guys are single-minded, obsessed with those shackles. But at least they're not all talk. They're willing to fight and actually want to fight. Unlike these cowards today, just looking at them is irritating.
Just 46 hours to go. The blockade has been critically compromised, with BR-002 expanding faster than ever. FAC is desperately trying to rein in the Black Ring to prevent the Purge Order, but they've got a deadline. Evacuate the West District within 40 hours. The Ninth Agency, along with Paradeisos' elite, are en route to the Black Ring, likely targeting the underground. This time, they seem ready to pull out all the stops, possibly even breaking into the Black Ring. The Executive Committee remaining here is probably going to carry out the Purge Order.
Where is Chief?
She's taking care of Hecate and Hela. When the Black Ring burst, those two kids were under a lot of stress. Even if she regains consciousness, the shackles remain contaminated with BR-002's corruption, and Chief isn't having an easy time either. Plus,
I'm not part of Rustfire. Not your leader either. I'm not in a position to save anyone. Sorry. Please give me some room.
Lavina mentions that Chief used to be a warm and gentle person. However, the way she is now gives off a strong sense of aloofness, which is unsettling. Over the past few months, Chief's psyche has been relentlessly influenced by the mania. Now that she's awakened, is she still the same person she used to be?
She's with Hela and Hecate now, so everything should be fine. I'm sure she's still her old self. Since the Black Ring has already erupted, there's no need for her to repay us anymore. Let her take a break.
It's all over. The ring's gained too much power. The White Cube is no match for it now. The entire West District is feeding on its strength. This time, it's unbeatable. Not by Paradeisos, not by the Underground, not by that person either, and certainly not by you. It's always the same with you. Always a step behind. Too late to make a difference.
When all is said and done, it's me who's always one step behind. Time to kick off the escape plan. Good thing we're ready for this. I've got a line-in with a guy at FAC this time. He's going to spot us an exit and pull some strings to keep us all safe. At the end of the day, Chief's back. Her mere presence is enough to lift spirits. Let's play it like Raven does. Leverage her fame for a few catchy slogans, make some ripples in the crowd. And then there's you, Matilda Cavendish, our insider in East Side. In just a year or two, the whole game could change. And you might be the political prodigy who reshapes destiny. 46 hours still on the clock. Detail work isn't really my thing. I'm gonna head out, see if I can find some new angles. I'm counting on you to look after the folks here.
Absolutely. I'll give it my all.
Really? The shackles still aren't fixed, and Hella's still out. Chief keeps pushing so hard. Did I mess up somehow? The white cube, painstakingly secured by many, was in my hands, and I couldn't get it to Chief in time. I tripped and fell multiple times, clueless about where to head, wasting precious time. Ran into some strangers, but I couldn't push them away. I even left Nightmare behind. I couldn't fight at all as I went back. I got lost, somehow made it back here to the base, because I didn't have enough info and, well, I was clueless about what to do next, so my gut reaction was to seek help from somebody else. I'm sorry, Chief. If I were stronger, more steadfast, I wouldn't have let us down. Then you and Hella would have been completely healed by now. The fact that Hella is in this condition, it's my fault too. I'm so sorry. I'm just too weak.
The purge order will commence in 43 hours. Attention all personnel. Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Okay, time to perk up and blaze a new trail.
Leader, we're all counting on you. You hit Nirvana hard last time, proving what the Inner Bay workers are made of. We've still got the power, haven't we? We're in a position to talk terms with them, right? Help me. You're the strongest. Get us out of here. Help me. I'm terrified. I can't die now. I've got family. Please do something. Wasn't it you who said, with With you around, nothing could go wrong. Hero. Leader.
Damn. Got a 100,000-volt shocker to show off? Sounds way tougher than those sinners from the gang. Took out those thugs single-handedly, huh? Quite the feat. Looks like you just volunteered for this week's patrol duty, Mr. Hero. And don't worry, I'll have your back when Margaret comes swinging. You should have seen the looks on those Nirvana faces. They turned ashen when they witnessed Donnie's abilities.
With power like this, we're sure to turn a lot of things around.
So this is the Black Ring's trickery. Long time no see. Enough of this. These nightmares are old news to me. I escaped your clutches years back, and I could do it again now. You can't fool me. I'm the only one here this time, and I won't allow you. I won't let you harm them again. Not on my watch. Ouch! Oh, what's got you here?